In an ancient kingdom, there lived an old man named Arun, who led a life of poverty, sustaining himself by cutting and selling wood from the forest. Despite his meager existence, Arun was known throughout the kingdom for his unique wisdom and a magnificent white horse. This horse was not only graceful and intelligent, but also unparalleled in the entire kingdom and even in the neighboring states. Many wealthy people, including the king, had offered a handsome price for the horse, but Arun always refused. He would say, "This horse is not just my companion, it is a member of my family. I cannot betray a family member for money." His steadfastness earned him respect across the kingdom, but it also sparked the king's jealousy. One morning, Arun discovered that his white horse was missing. He searched everywhere, but found no trace of it. As the news spread, people gathered at Arun's house, some offering sympathy, while others thought Arun's stubbornness had led to this outcome. They said, "You could have sold the horse and lived comfortably. Now, you have lost everything." In the face of these comments, Arun remained calm and responded, "The horse is gone. That is a fact. But what happens next is unknown." A month later, on a night, the white horse returned to Arun's home, bringing along a dozen wild horses. The villagers were astonished and praised Arun for his good fortune. Yet, Arun remained unflustered, stating, "No, I have more horses. But what the future holds is still unknown." Subsequently, Arun's son began training the wild horses. Unfortunately, he fell and severely injured himself during the training. People once again gathered at Arun's home, expressing their sorrow and sympathy. They said, "It's a tragedy that your son is injured." Arun replied, "My son has been injured. That is a fact. But whether it is a tragedy or not, we cannot yet know." Soon after, the war broke out in the kingdom, and all able-bodied young men were drafted into the army. Since Arun's son was injured, he was one of the few young men who remained in the village. The villagers envied Arun's good fortune, but Arun maintained his composure, saying, "The war has taken our young men. That is a fact. But whether it is good or bad for us remains to be seen." Arun's story spread far and wide, deeply moving people with his wisdom. They began to understand that every event in life has two sides, and what matters is not the event itself, but how we respond to it. Arun, with his calmness and wisdom, told people to find balance in life's ups and downs, and to find hope and peace amidst uncertainty.